So I have Bob Devenney with me here today, and we're going to run around, look at some of the historical spots here in Chester Road. This is the, I don't know if I can get this on the camera or not, Bob. This is the, we did this graveyard there last year.
Yeah, that's the old cemetery. Started in the 1700s.
You went back that far?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were telling me there was actually soldiers buried there.
Well, there was a war fought there one time. I just don't want to say too much about it, I guess. But James Ridden came from Tipperary, Ireland in the 1700s, and he settled here. He got a grant of land from the King of England for $1.
For $1.
400
Yeah,
acres.
so his name was James Ridden?
Yeah.
James Ridden.
Yeah.
So that's the first person to live here.
Yeah, it came from Tipperary, Ireland.
So you said Tipperary, Ireland?
Ireland.
Okay. Yeah. So Bob, was there houses up this driveway?
Yeah, there was one house up here on the corner. Quite a few Riddens lived here one time.
Okay.
With one house there and one house over there going over to the cemetery. Another house down by the river. There was another one up over the hill there.
So if you're a Ridden, you probably started from here. Is that?
Yeah.
That's most of the Riddens.
My grandfather, William Devenney, came from Galway Bay in Ireland. And he married into the Riddens.
Yeah.
Right up there was a shanty.
Okay, on that side of the road, was it?
On this side, and there was one right there where that house is. There was another one down there where that yellow house is. That's where they stayed overnight.
Yeah, so the oxen come in from New Ross and out Chester Road, out Vaughan's area, and they would come in this far. And that's a day's travel with an ox, would it be, to here?
Yeah.
And then they would spend the night here, and the well's right across the road. Would that be the well they used, Bob?
Yeah, I imagine that's always been there. That spring.
Yeah.
There was a trough there for watering cattle and horses there too.
Oh yeah. So is this the original Chester Road, and that's the new one up above there?
The original road here.
Yeah. So there were 30, I read, 30 different little shanties along here.
There was some down there in this, I can tell you when you're going up the road.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so those shanties, they basically was a place for to put 2 oxen and a trough, and then they had a bed just in front of the manger where they slept themselves? Or?
Yeah, the ox teamster stayed in the shanty, and they had an ox parlor for the horse, or for the oxen. And some of them stayed right in the end of where the ox. Okay,
so some of them didn't sleep right with the cattle. They had another place as a bunkhouse or something.
Yeah. Pile the gravel.
Yeah. So this must have had quite a few right along here.
Yeah. Down the road there was one down there.
So it's quite a little stretch here of them.
If you go up this way, I'll show you where the...
Yeah, okay. So everybody just built these shanties themselves?
Yeah.
Bob?
Right pole is there was a shanty there.
Okay, on this side.
On this side.
Oh, on that side of the road. Okay, right here on the edge of that cliff.
And right there, well, the old highway was down lower.
Yeah. Okay.
And there was a dock's parlor right in the shanty. There was another one right where the mailbox is in here.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.